Hi, my name's Caleb. I'm the head of coffee at Bear Lake Coffee Company in Bear Net, Wisconsin. We're very excited to introduce you to our at-home brewing series. Please follow along and enjoy learning how to brew coffee in your home. Welcome back to the Bear Lake Coffee at-home brewing series. Today we're going to be brewing on a Kalita 185 gram wave filter brewer. What you will need today is your brewer. You will need a craft brewing tube, which we are also brewing into a Kalita brew container. You will need a water kettle, a grinder, and your favorite Bear Lake coffee. First things first, we're going to remove the brewer from our scale. Turn on our scale. Then dose out 24 grams of full bean coffee. Once you have your coffee, you will place it inside of your grinder and grind on a medium to medium fine grind setting. Using 200 degrees worth of stable water temperature, we're going to slowly and thoroughly wet the filter inside of our Kalita brewer. This maintains two items. It will help warm up the brewer carafe for our final product and help to seat the brewer filter inside of the Kalita. Remove the water and place your brewer back on the scale. Remove your coffee and gently pour it in the top of your filter. Gently even out the top of your grind so that you have a nice even brew bed. Today we're going to brew up 450 milliliters worth of water. This is going to be a 4-pour pour over. The first pour will be at 50 grams, which we will allow to bloom for 30 seconds. We'll then do additional pours up to 250 grams, 350 grams, and finally at 450. We're going to zero out our scale, start our timer, and slowly pour it in the middle, gently spiraling to the edges and back until we reach 50 milliliters or 50 grams worth of weight and water. We're going to let that bloom for 30 seconds. While we reach 30 seconds, we're going to back in and pour all the way up to 250 milliliters worth of water. This should take us approximately 30 seconds to make this pour. Pour slowly and evenly throughout the grind bed to ensure that all of the grinds are covered in an even distribution to avoid channeling within our brewer. We circle to the edges and slowly back to the center and back out until we reach 250 milliliters worth of water. Again, this should take us to approximately 60 seconds for this pour. As coffee continues to drip through the Kalita, the water will slowly fall back down to the grind bed. As the water falls back down to the grind bed, we will prepare to go in with our next pour up to 350 milliliters worth of water. This pour should begin at approximately 1 minute and 30 seconds. 1 minute and 30 seconds, we will go back in, slowly pouring to the edges of the grind bed and back to the middle. It is important that you not pour too fast on this particular pour. Once we reach to 350 milliliters, we cease our pour, and again, this should take approximately 30 seconds or up to 2 minutes on your brew time. As we continue to monitor the pour, we are now at 2 minutes, and our water is slowly seeping down to the top of the brew head. 2 minutes and 15 seconds, we are going to make our final pour up to 450 milliliters. We should be at 450 milliliters at approximately 2.5 minutes, and we are hoping that our coffee will drip out to its final stage in the next 30 seconds, and that we would finish our brewing on the Kalita pour-over unit at exactly 3 minutes. As we are nearing our final brew time, we're at 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and our Kalita has almost all the way dripped down. As we prepare for our final drip stage, we get a vessel for the disposal of our filter. At 3 minutes, we lift up our Kalita brewer. Let the final drips of the coffee come out of the Kalita and pour into a bucket in which we can dispose of the grounds in the filter. We remove the Kalita. We pour into our favorite mug as we enjoy a single cup serving at our home. Thanks for joining us today.